Welcome back to the program. This is a story that I've been holding on to for, well, almost about a month. I saw this story back on January 19th, and there was so much other things going on, and I just kind of forgot about it. But I realized that tomorrow is a very important day for the country of Haiti. Now, before I get into all of this, we've got a lot of nasty hot spots that are popping up that were not hot spots in the past. Okay, one of them, of course, is our ally in South Korea. Well, to be quite frank, I don't think they're much of an ally too much anymore because the CCP has gotten a hold of the government of South Korea. And so South Korea could become a major problem in years to come. But also Haiti. Now, we all know Haiti is a third world, desolate, shithole that no one really cares about. Obviously, the Clintons didn't care about them either. But we've got a problem there. And here's what this problem is. You see, the government has been taken over by gangsters, basically. And this happened a while back. And now we have a situation where we've got these Islamic radicals also taking over Haiti. As a matter of fact, 29, that's right, 29 new mosques have been built in Haiti in just the last 6 months. 29, folks. That's a lot. Okay? So listen to this story. And why is it important for tomorrow? You're going to find out. In a stunning display of cowardice, but of course, calculated sabotage, two presidents of Haiti's transitional presidential council failed to appear at a critical high-stakes summit at Mar-a-Lago on January, I think it was 18th, leaving an empty chair at the table with senior U.S. power brokers. So basically what this was is President Trump and his administration called a security meeting, okay, at Mar-a-Lago and invited a lot of different countries to come, dignitaries, leaders, world leaders, whatever, to this. And one of them was the leader, or the supposed leader, of Haiti and their entourage. They never showed up. That's a problem. Let me go a little further. The diplomatic no-show is being hailed by insiders not as a logistical failure, but as the final proof that Haiti's government has been fully captured by a cartel bureaucracy intent on running out the clock and seizing indefinite power. The meeting was set to be the decisive moment to end the gang-fueled anarchy consuming the Caribbean nation, a crisis that has driven waves of mass migration towards the United States border. Not anymore. We're getting rid of those dog-eating Haitians. Instead, the Haitian delegation crumbled. Sources close to the transition team confirm that Prime Minister Alex Didier Fils-Aimé, allegedly linked to narco trafficking interests, mobilized his administrative machinery to block the delegation from leaving Port-au-Prince. The absence of Haiti's nominal leaders at Mar-a-Lago exposes a terrifying reality that U.S. intelligence agencies have privately feared, and that is that the interim transitional government is no longer in charge. It is being strangled by a shadow alliance between Prime Minister Fils-Aimé and criminal political elements such as Commander General Nanel Cassie, a notorious figure in Port-au-Prince, often referred to as the gang lord in a suit. Cassie is not merely a politician. He's a renowned criminal operator in the capital. He was previously arrested and charged with running a sophisticated kidnapping ring that terrorized Port-au-Prince. However, in a shocking display of judicial capture, intelligence reports delivered to Mar-a-Lago allege that the prime minister, the one that was supposed to be there, that's supposed to be fighting against these gangs and the gang lord, okay, Minister Fils-Aimé, used his executive leverage to coerce the justice system into not charging him and releasing the gang member. So now you know for a fact that the transitional government is now working with the gang leaders. Okay? Keep that in your mind. By forcing the release of the man responsible for the kidnapping ring, Ami secured a violent ally to do the government's dirty work. It is a pincher movement. Fitz Ami holds the pen, and Cassie, the warlord, now free thanks to the prime minister, holds the gun. The goal of this Fitz Ami Cassie access is a slow roll to February 7th. Well, February 7th is tomorrow. Under the current transitional charter, the CPT's mandate expires on February 7th. Sources confirm Phil Ami's plan is to stall all the progress, force the CPT to dissolve into irrelevance, and emerge on February 8th as the sole unchecked dictator of Haiti rule by decree and backed by the kidnapping narco-terrorist drug lord Cassie. So what has happened here? Let me see if I can break this down. So a long time ago, the main guy in Haiti was assassinated, right? Then a new guy came in. They had a transitional government. And from that, these warlords and these gangs and these narco-terrorists, they basically took over. They took over Haiti. They took over Port-au-Prince. They took over the government. They took over everything. And at some point, we quietly, internationally, stepped in and tried to work with what we thought was a legitimate leader that could lead a transition into a peaceful, non-narco terrorist type of government. But instead, they lied to us. They looked the other way, and they were obviously paid off or threatened, because now the alliance, starting on February 8th, so what is that? Monday, I guess? What is that? Or Sunday? So what does that now mean? That means that now you're going to have a drug lord, kidnapping ring leader, and narco-terrorist working with what we thought was a transitional figure to bring a peaceful resolution and normalcy to Haiti. Instead, that drug lord is now going to work with this transitional government. Meaning what? Meaning that Haiti is now lost, and Haiti is now going to be run by drug traffickers and narco-terrorists. Now, as long as the border is closed and we don't allow any of these garbage people into our country, well, probably doesn't affect us too much. Unless they're trying to send drugs in, or they're scamming on seniors, which of course we know that they do in Burma and other countries and things like that. So again, I'm talking about this, and you might be thinking, Josh, would I give a shit about Haiti? Well, you may not, but you know what? When there's hot spots and problems that come up, I'm going to bring it to your attention, whether you want to hear it or not. Because this could, it's like we just took out Maduro, right? And hopefully the Cuban regime is going to fall, and now all of a sudden we got a new problem in Haiti. It's like dominoes, right? It's like whack-a-mole. It's crazy. The double no-show has confirmed the worst fears of the American first security establishment. Haiti is no longer a failing state. It is a captured state. Analysis of the current crisis outlines the mechanics of the deadlock by design strategy used by Phil Ami to keep the United States paralyzed while the gangs expand their territory. I'm telling you, Haiti's going to be a problem. When? Could be 6 months from now, could be a year from now, could be 2 years from now, could be 3 years from now. I have no idea. But I have a good feeling by the end of President Trump's term now, we're going to probably have to deal with Haiti. Those are my thoughts. What are yours? Put them down in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one.